Alright, on to another base set only deck. You already saw the title and the thumbnail. We're doing a 9-tail deck, base set only, so and cooking up these base set onlys it's pretty frantic, but hey, we gotta give some more love to base set only. And I just love this freaking format because it is just brings that creativity, like I said, and it's just fun. I mean, you're so limited, and that's the best part about base set only format. So yeah, let's hop into the Pokemon. Starting off with Vulpix, of course, 2 copies of those. Confused Ray, you're not gonna use at all. It's mainly to evolve into Ninetales. And Ninetales has the same retreat cost as Vulpix. Nothing too bizarre going on, and mainly Lure is the one that is going to pull into any Pokemon that's injured to the active, and that is a pretty interesting attack to guarantee you the knockout. And then Fire Blast, this is the main attack right here. Fire Blast right here. Discard 1 fire energy in order to use this attack. 80 damage, and the 4 fire energy is massive. It's going to be very costly, but at least it only discards 1 energy, unlike Charizard. So that is something. The thing is that this Ninetales is not like versatile, like splashable, similar to Charizard. So there is a difference there, but at least you're discarding 1 energy. So it won't be like energy hungry too much. And then Chansey, 2 copies of those. Scrunch is going to buy you some time. And then Double Slap, Double Edge, it's going to deal 80 damage, but it's more so like a suicide kind of attack. And resist Psychic as well. Not much retreat cost on there for Chansey. And Doduo, obviously, Great Sponge, Free Retreat, Fighting Resistance. And yeah, that is the Pokemon side of things. Yeah, there's nothing really going on here. Just Ninetales, Toasty fades away, and that's the name of the deck. Yeah, it's gonna be a Toasty burn to the opponent. Alright, just hop into the trainers. Toasty! Alright, on to trainers. We're cooking up some item finders right here. 3 energy retrieval. Full place of energy removal. 2 last. 2 scoop up. 2 switch. 2 defender. 1 potion. 3 Pokemon traders. Full playset of Gust of Wind. 2 Professor Oak, and finally Bill to round it off. If you can see Bill. Alright, yeah. So potion, it's just gonna heal off some damage if Ninetales is about to get knocked out, and then Defender also helps alongside with it. Like I mentioned, Defender. Ninetales is already dealing enough damage, so plus power is not needed. Scoop Out is for Chansey and Doduo if they're about to get knocked out, and you definitely do not want to give your opponent a free prize. And energy removal is just your energy remove the opponent's energy without discarding your energy, so that's why we're not running super energy removal. And of course, Gust of Wind is to get that gust and bring that injured Pokemon into the active, or just stall some time if they have like a heavy Pokemon. And Lance is just to disarm them from any other trainers that they're trying to use, including energy removal or Professor Oak. So yeah, that's the trainer side of things, and onto the energy end. Oh boy, and there's gonna be a lot of energy But yeah, onto the energy. Okay, now onto the energy. No double colorless, just purely fire energy. So 4, 8. It's gonna be a lot. 12, 16, 20, 22. Damn! Boom! And that's the deck of Ninetales right there. That is Ninetales Toasty Fate. I mean, it's quite fitting. Fire blast, keep fire blasting until there's no Pokemon in your way. So, yeah, that's the main purpose about this deck, is to just power up your Vulpix or Ninetales if you haven't evolved your Ninetales, and then use Chansey. Where's Chansey? God dang it. The frick. Oh, there's Chansey. You use Chansey to stall, and then Doduo can soak up some damage, but also can deal some little chip damage. And that's mainly the purpose of this deck. That's why it's not me Pokemon, because of the fire energy count. 22, that's huge. Probably the most energy we played by far, but that is the purpose about this deck. And that's why you have the free energy retrievals, just in case if you don't have enough fire energy in your arsenal, then you just power up more. And again, you're just discarding 1 fire energy. That's great. That built-in lure is, perfect for this deck. I should run Pokemon Flute, but I don't have Pokemon Flute as a physical card, so yeah, there's that. I don't know. I might buy it for this purpose of a deck if I try revamp, but you could also do that too, so I'm not gonna do another video on that. But Pokemon Flute is a recommend trainer. It does bring back any basics that are low on HP, and you can use lure to lure into, or you can use Gust of Wind to just bring your opponent's discarded Pokemon into the active, and then just use Fire Blast for the knockout. But Fire Blast is just gonna knock out anything. Like, you can just knock out your Hitmonchan, Electabuzz, any big basic that's in your way. So yeah, it's pretty huge. But yeah, it's more so just straight up dunking on your opponent. It's just not as fast compared to Haymaker and other decks, right? It's more so just try to build up your Vulpix, try not to get knocked out. But yeah, you can add like a full place of Vulpix and Ninetales to make it more involved in Ninetales, but I only have 2 copies of Vulpix, so I mean, yeah. Do what you want to do with this deck, but that's really it. Toasty Fate, that is the end of the video. Any honorable mentions, I would say. You can use Charmeleon. That's possibly a good pick too. But the fact is, Charmeleon takes too much energy, and I don't want to power up another Pokemon just to do some chip damage, right? Or get some knockouts. The whole purpose of this deck is to focus on Ninetales, not Charmeleon. So, yeah, you can also add base set Magmar, but base set Magmar is just complete other garbage in some ways. I mean, Fire Punch is not bad. It's just that it takes 2 fire energy, and that's always saying a lot. So yeah, if it only requires 1 fire energy and does 20 damage, that'd be pretty good. I mean, that would have been some sort of Haymaker. Would have been the best, but something else. Like, it would have been like the little brother of similar to Machop, but with 2 retreat costs. That's crazy. We could use a scoop up, so that's something. But unfortunately, basic Magmar isn't really the best choice. And plus, you're not running double colors, so yeah. Basic Ponyta has what, Smash Kick for 20 damage. Of course, double colors. That is something, but I don't know. I just wouldn't use Ponyta. Plus, it has the same health as. Oh no, it has 40 HP, so it's 10 less than Vulpix. It's just kind of odd, but you know. Yeah, you expect a horse to be bigger than a freaking fox, but I guess not. Then, but yeah, that is the honorable mentions of the fire types. There's not many fire Pokemon in base set only, so yeah. There's Arcanine. I forgot to mention Arcanine, but again, Arcanine is just an energy hog, so you're not gonna use Arcanine. But yeah, Fire Blast is the way to go. Obviously, Rain Dance is the main thread about this deck. It's a fire deck, obviously, so it's going to take tons of water damage, and you're automatically going to lose to Rain Dance if you don't knock out Squirtle at all in time. There's a possibility that you can win against Rain Dance, but that's all I can think of. You know, if you can knock out those Squirtles as fast as possible, or power up your Ninetales until they have a Blastoise. But most of the time, they're just going for that turn 2 perfect Blastoise and just Rain Dance and knock you out. So, yeah. You know, against Rain Dance, that is pretty bad. But possibly against Haymaker, there's something about that. Like I mentioned, Duo is going to help you a lot against Hitmonchan. And like the Buzz, can't do anything with Chansey. So it's going to be like a playing chess alongside with Haymaker. But yeah, that is some of the problems that I should mention. And yeah, just discard away, focus on Ninetales, and that's the whole purpose of this deck. It's sort of stalled, but it's mainly just to power up Ninetales and get that Fire Blast going. So yeah, hopefully enjoy this video. If you like to mention some other honorable mentions, go ahead. I'm pretty sure there's not many to mention of, because like I said, base set only is quite limited on your choices. But anyways, just let me know what you think about this deck. And that's the end of the video. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Toasty! Bye. Toasty! Ninetales.
Wins fatality.